fascinating, interesting debate show is live in the huddle.
In 5 years, I know it's very risky, Zach. I'm going on a suicide mission here in my take. But in 5 years, Detroit Lions is going to be the face of the NFC North. In 5 years. Honestly, I know a lot of people that don't watch football, the casuals, will look at a team's success rate and track record and say, oh, yeah, that's where guys go there to die. And that's the history on the team. Careers go there to die. But I can overlook that because of my football knowledge and see where seeds are being planted for success. I'm looking at this Lions team that's been dysfunctional for 40 years. They said, you know what? 5 years ain't going to make a difference. We've been dysfunctional for 40 years. What 5 years going to do? 5 years ain't going to make us or break us. We're going to trade away our best asset in Matthew Stafford, get some picks, and continue to build this thing from the ground up. And I'm seeing it. Jameson Williams is a steal of the draft. I do believe he's going to make an immediate impact. The best wide receiver in this class, can blow by any defender and cause a lot of hamstrings, bro. They're going to have to start calling these cornerbacks toast because they're going to get burnt by this dude. Got Amon-Ra Brown. That's another guy that nobody talks about. He had a very good productivity stat line last year. He's going to be good. I like TJ Hawkinson. I like what they're building over there. They just need a quarterback in the future, and they got time to get that guy in the future. I think in the next 5 years, the Detroit Lions, because right now, I don't know if the Packers are going to be here forever. I don't think the Packers had a bad draft at all. That's not what I'm implying. But I don't believe they're going to be dominant. They're not a better team than they were last year. They're not going to be a better team 5 years from now when Rodgers is getting older. I don't know what the Bills is doing with Justin Fields. I don't think right now this they place Justin Fields in a situation to succeed, at least with my own two eyes. The Vikings, Kirk Cousins, is going to be out of here sooner rather than later, whether it be on a new team or whether it be out of the NFL. Detroit Lions in 5 years will be the face of the NFC North.
Yeah, I think it's pretty upsetting that like the Lions, they've built around their quarterback of the future, not even knowing who it is better than the Bears did, who have their guy already. And I think the Bears are one of the biggest losers of the draft. Like, I agree with you 100%. Like, they have a first-year GM, a first-year head coach. I still believe in Justin Fields. I think he's talented enough to be a really successful quarterback in the NFL, and the way he shows himself off, the way he acts, I believe in that guy. I think he has the qualities, what it takes to be a very good franchise quarterback in this league. But I'm looking at the Bears, and they obviously let Allen Robinson go. Like, there's just nothing besides Fields on the offensive side of the ball for me to get excited about. And Detroit's interesting. They traded up to get Jameson. Obviously, that's an aggressive move for a team that hasn't really done that many aggressive things. But they obviously believe in the guy. And I do agree. They did have a very good draft. We'll see what Dan Campbell continues to do. The one thing I'd be worried about, dude, is like Jared Goff. He's shown us over the course of his career that, like, if you put talent around him, like, he's not the worst quarterback in the world. Like, he could win you some games. And I would just hate for the Lions to end up with, like, the 6th or 7th pick this year and not be able to get a quarterback, because that would be brutal. Because I do think like that literally is the last step. Just bottom out for one more year and get that next quarterback, but it's not as easy. Like, it's honestly giving me a little bit of Dolphins, like pre-Tua, Brian Flores year one vibes. Like, you know, I obviously think there's more talent on this roster, but like I think we would both agree, like long term, the best thing for the future of the Detroit Lions will be to tank next year, draft the quarterback, and you go from there. But, like, that's easier said than done when you're trying to win games and sell tickets. So, I don't know. I think it will be a very interesting situation to see next year.
No, that's a good point. I think if you're the Lions, if you see the guy, if you know there's a guy that's coming and you believe in that guy, whoever it is, Bryce Young or anybody, you need to do your due diligence and, you know, well, Zach, I mean, it's funny you think they should tank, but you don't like tanking. You said it out of your own mouth. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how that philosophy is. I acknowledge that, though. I'm mature enough to acknowledge that I hate tanking, but it's the best thing for their franchise going forward. You know, I think that's where I'm at. I said the same thing about the Dolphins, bro, and you gave me hell with that. I said it because guess what? They would have got Joe Burrow, and we all know Joe Burrow was made of that stuff. I'm not sure if Tua was made of that stuff yet. We'll see this year. But Joe Burrow got to the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure with the Dolphins, he probably would have did the same thing, even though that's cliche because different division. But you know what I mean. So, yeah, we'll see what the Lions do at the quarterbacks. But I do believe if they get that guy with this team, like I said, 5 years, I can see them being the team in this division, but they need that quarterback, and they're not going to do anything without that guy. We'll see if they get it.
Can You Dig It Sports Radio Network is here. Revolutionize the game of media. Be a dig.
Not getting tired of watching In the Huddle over and over again, so like and subscribe to the channel and receive these new notifications of new uploaded content that will be coming your way. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.